good morning, and hopefully you're having a good start to your day. So I'm getting my day started here and trying to get some work done in my office. I'm on my second cup of coffee this morning, so it's taken 2 this morning. But it's been kind of productive so far. I started out by doing some cleaning. I wiped down the counters in the bathroom and did some dusting and things like that. Then I've also started working on, had just a few little holdovers for decor that were more like bunny oriented or just a little bit more kind of Easter oriented, pastels with eggs on them and things like that. I've started taking all that down, particularly like my kitchen display with all of my Rae Dunn canisters and all that, just to make it a little bit more neutral. And so I finished up doing that, and tomorrow is May 1st here, and our stay-at-home order in Alabama kind of changes to the next phase here. And so in the next phase, retail stores can open up if they so choose. So that should be interesting. I believe it's all retail stores, so I think stores like Home Goods and Marshalls and stuff like that will be able to open up if they so choose. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But anyhow, that is what's going on around here. The other interesting thing that happened this morning is I saw that Shop Disney actually loaded on face mask as an option, which I thought was interesting. They're selling them in orders of 4, so you order 4 at a time. They're like in a pack. And they're actually quite reasonable. They're only $19.99, and they come in like 3 different sizes, so you get 4 of them at a time, which I'm guessing they need to do that for shipping to make it reasonable to ship it out. But I thought it was interesting that they were offering them, because I think it's definitely an indication of, you know, what they may be having people do when they open back up. So anyhow, I will put a link down below. In the interest of full disclosure, it's an affiliate link, absolutely no pressure. But I think I mentioned in a different video, I was super excited that I got accepted into the Shop Disney affiliate group, or affiliate, you know, program. It's just kind of a neat way, because I already buy a lot of things on Shop Disney, and I obviously love Disney, so it's a great way for me to kind of share things out, and every little bit helps, but absolutely no pressure. But I do, anytime it's an affiliate link down below in the description box, I let you know that in the parentheses. But I saw that this morning, and I thought that was very interesting. They're really super cute. There's one where it's like just the characters' mouths, like it looks like Mickey's mouth or like Stitch's mouth, and I think we're definitely gonna end up with some of those because they're really cute. But anyhow, other than that, I'm just working on some editing and getting some things done. The kids are working on their school right now. Dan's working in our makeshift office in our master bedroom. And then I am going to take a break here in a bit and just try to get some more housework done. So I will take you along for our day in the life today. So here is the area to the left of the stove, and I went ahead and took all of the different items that had either bunnies or Easter eggs on them and that sort of thing, got all that put away earlier. And so it's looking kind of bare right now, but this is one of the things I'm going to work on later this afternoon and try to find some things that I have around the house to kind of fill it up a little bit. I do have a couple things up here that were on there before, the little mini topiary and the bird. And then I have a couple other decor areas where I have stuff kind of stowed away. So I'm going to try to work on that this afternoon and just put this back to like a neutral kind of late spring or going into summer type of decor. Also, I know that tons of people have really cute bee displays right now, and also lemons. I do actually have some faux lemons that I could use for display. So I need to go through my kind of back stock of decor and see what I already have, and then try to figure out what I'm going to do with the different trays and things like that that I have around the house. So I have this one that's here in the kitchen, and I typically keep this near my stove depending on what the house has been like, but this is where it's at in this house. It's to the left of the stove. And then right now I just have one of my Disney tea towels from when we were doing the Disney in the kitchen videos, and I had the Mickey Mouse played out. I'll change this out to be more seasonal once I decide what kind of decor I'm going to go with over there. And then I used to have a blue one of these containers, but I decided to use, this is actually a Rae Dunn vase, and you're supposed to, I guess, put flowers in it, but I really liked just the clear for holding all my wood utensils there to the side, so I've been using that for a while. And that's kind of what I've been going with. So there's not really like a huge theme going on right now, other than I love these little piñatas. I got these for my birthday, which is next week. I just thought that these were really cute. And then the other one's hanging by Penguin's door that I think I showed the other day. He's a festive pup too, aren't you, buddy? Yes. Then on this display over here, I just have a few of my princess mugs. These are kind of the ones that I keep here. I've had these for years and years and years. I put these here kind of in between seasons and that sort of thing. I also have a number of neutral Ray Dunn mugs that are in kind of my kind of storage area. And I have some kind of sand, sun, and surf, happy, bliss, those mugs that I put out kind of at the beginning of summer. So I'll probably start looking at putting some of those out as well. And then I keep all my mugs that I use and my teaspoons and all of that in here. So these are the ones that I typically use day to day, or you'll see me have like in videos, or if I do lives. I very rarely do lives, but I'm trying to get better at it. It throws me off doing lives with the kids home because it never fails. Like I get on a live video, and the minute that I get on a live video, like someone needs something or something's broken, and then it's live, so you have to just kind of do whatever. So it does help just being able to take little clips and like edit them, but I know that people do enjoy the lives, so it's one of my goals while I'm home is to try to go live a little bit more often. So far I've only done it once on Facebook, but that's more than usual. So anyhow, I don't know, I just never know what they're gonna do too. And as a parent, I'm sure you guys get that I'm like, oh, we're live. This is very uneditable. So anyhow, I lose my train of thought too, where I feel like that doesn't happen quite as much when I'm just filming clips, like, because I know what I'm gonna say, whereas on a live, I kind of will just ramble and then I'll think of something else and then ramble some more, which I guess is kind of the idea. But I feel like I'm more rambly when I do lives, although I'm always long-winded. But I have kind of a general idea what I want to say in the videos or what we're doing for the day. So anyhow, well, we'll see. I know that people enjoy them, so I'm trying to get better at it. Also, my day is starting to get away from me, but I'm trying to get as much done as possible. I'm still in the middle of trying to upload my video to get on YouTube. That will be like real time the day that you guys are watching. We've already had lunch. I managed to pop off a nail when we were making lunch, so I'm probably gonna have to fix my nails at some point later today. And then I've just been sitting here. It's the last day of the month today, so I'm sitting here writing out a list of everyone that put in a Scentsy order this month. So thank you if you put in a Scentsy order this month. It was a really busy month. The Cinderella warmer came out. I'm very excited because I also put in my order for one, and I'll be sharing that whenever it gets here. But thank you if you put in an order. We had a really, really great month considering everything that's going on in the world. So thank you to the people on my team. If you're on my team, you guys did awesome. Congratulations. It was just a crazy busy month. So I'm writing out everyone that ordered from me, and if you put in an order from me, I have a number of scent bars and just thank you items on the way to me that I will package up and then send on out. So be looking for a little note card and a little thank you happy headed your way, hopefully shortly. But you know, with shipping delays and all this sort of thing, I'm just going to try to get turned around as quickly as possible. That's what I was sitting here doing, is writing out my list, and I'll start getting all my addresses together so that way as soon as the items that I got for thank yous get here, then I can just send them back out. Anyhow, so it's a little bit of extra that is because it's the end of the month and trying to finish that stuff up. But I have no excuse on the vlog because I should have had that already done this morning, but just running a little behind. So I'm gonna finish this up and then see what the kids are doing. They were off playing because they're completely done with their work for today. So they are playing superheroes. They're watching some show on Netflix called Miraculous, I think. And it's got like a ladybug as one of the superheroes, and there's like a cat superhero, and I don't know, it's about superheroes that are kids. And so they were dressed up in different stuff from the playroom and running around the house like they were these superheroes. So anyhow, they seem to be enjoying that right now, which is nice because it's keeping them occupied. But we'll probably try to figure out some activities to do this afternoon together. Also, no better time than the present, since I'm gonna have to redo this nail that popped off. I just think that, you know, obviously I'm still learning and I don't have it down quite as much to as close to the cuticle. Like I'm not as good with the cuticle work as a real salon person would be. Anyhow, still learning. So since I'm going to be taking these off, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to take off all of them or just dip that one nail that popped off. I may just dip that one nail and it'll become a fun accent nail. But I wanted to share these, what they do in the sunlight. I'm not sure if it's going to work though, because it really does need to be like direct sunlight. But let's see. It's kind of overcast today, but let's see if it starts. You can see that it's turning purple a little bit. So this one was a Ibiza, and it goes from the pink to like a really pretty bright vibrant. If it's sunny outside, this would have gone like even brighter purple than this, like super quickly. So this is interesting how they change and how quickly they change. I'm enjoying the sun change kit. Wanted to make sure to share that because I feel like I said it in a video like a couple videos ago, and then as I was editing this last video I was like, I don't think I ever showed what these ones did, and there's probably like 2 people that are interested in it, but I was like, it's probably gonna be the one time where someone's gonna be like, oh, I really wanted to see what it turned into, and so I wanted to make sure to video it. Okay, I think my video for today got uploaded. So I'm gonna go see what the kids did. I think I heard them go outside in the backyard. So I think they're being superheroes out there. So these guys are asking to watch Miraculous. So is one of you the ladybug and one of you is the...
No, I'm just playing. Natalie's just being like, play with me. And I'm like,
oh,
okay,
you're just
cool, as long as it helps my business.
You're being a good big
then I'm
sister.
like, hey, why don't we watch it instead? Because I like everything that I watch on TV because my eyes do not go off. They're stubborn.
All right.
And
So he's gonna take a TV break is what I'm getting out of this. They're getting ready to do a Kahoot for her class. So she's using the phone to stream, and then she's using her school computer for, oh, Pixar movies, that'd be good. Shutting on. Yes, he's getting dog hair everywhere. He's trying to play Kahoot with just talked to my mom on the phone for a little while, and thank goodness we live in the time of FaceTime, because it really makes all the difference in the world when you live basically a faraway distance away from your family. And of course we can't go travel anywhere. They're in Illinois, so they're on lockdown until like June there, and they're going to be on lockdown a lot longer than we are here. So thank goodness for FaceTime and being able to talk to people, you know, on video chat, because that's completely making the difference right now in this situation. And the kids are watching Descendants, and I thought I would share this Old Navy haul that came. So this is the items that I ordered in March. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing to arrive, which is fine. Completely understand, like shipping delays and all, that's all good. But I ordered this in March, and these were the tanks that I kept referring to, so I thought I'd share them on the vlog today. So I was very excited to see that these arrived, and I of course ordered everything sight unseen. So I'm just kind of hoping I like everything, because obviously, well, the stores are closed now, but if the stores reopen in Alabama, I guess I could take stuff back. But anyhow, I got this, I like space dye tees, and I have a different one from Old Navy that's like gray, but this is like a cream with more like black lines going through it, so I got that to have something that's a little bit different. And these are the long Luxe tanks, so obviously you guys know I'm pretty short, so these are really long, and these will like go down around my bum, which is nice. So this is the black one. And like I said, these run pretty generous. Like the armholes in these are pretty generously sized usually. So I would not recommend like sizing up, I don't think. And then I also got some pants. I'll take those out in just a minute because they seem like they're not going to be as easy to open. I got this light blue in the Luxe tank, and then this gray in the Luxe tank as well. So this is like a pale mint. Obviously I've really been liking that color, and I actually got this one in a petite. This one's petite as well. So You can see that they're pretty generously sized, but I wanted like big flowy tanks. I didn't want anything to be like too tight. And then this one's another one of the regular Luxe tanks. I think I got the mint one in petite because they were out of the regular ones, but honestly, as you can see, they're pretty much the same like length. They're not that much different. It's maybe just about like a ½ inch longer on the regular size. And then for the pants, these are like a leopard print. I have never actually tried these pants before, but these are the Elevate legging in the 7/8 length. And I have never tried them, but they were recommended in like a mom's group that I'm in. They've got the pockets on the side, and I thought that these were really cute because they have like a leopard print down the sides, and there's kind of like some mesh inserts, I think. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see right there. So anyhow, these are the items that I kept referring to. I'll go try the tanks on real quick and see if all this is good to go before I put it in my closet. So it's wrinkly because it just got out of the package, but just to give you an idea, like this is a large. You can tell it's really generously sized. And I wear tanks under everything anyways, but you can see like the armholes are really, really low. So I definitely recommend like wearing tanks under these, but these are great just to throw underneath like a cardigan or, you know, something like those kimonos. And this one is the petite one, if you can believe it or not. And I'm short, guys. Like I'm really not sugarcoating this. Like I am really short. And look at this, like you can see how like much the armholes come down. So these are like super generously sized, and I love this kind of like how it just flows away and they won't be as wrinkly after you wash them. So these are great for under cardigan shirts. And this one is the gray one. I mean, again, you can see it's really generously sized, and I love the tops of these because they cover the tank top that I always wear underneath. And these just fit like, I don't know, a lot better than like the athletic tank I was wearing. Obviously you could just completely see the tank I had underneath. So these fit over if you wear like an under tank top a lot better. So I'm glad to have those in my wardrobe. I can kind of weed out some of the things that I need to get rid of, either because they're too old, not the right size, or just plain like the life is out of them and they're really kind of like, this one that I'm wearing, like I probably, like I'm just on a vlog, I'm just around the house. But this probably needs to be just a like just around the house one because it started getting like super stretched out and just doesn't look like great or as good as it used to. So anyhow, but while I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my nail supplies and go take it in the kitchen and put something over this nail since the nail popped out. So they're watching Descendants, and I do put like aluminum foil and all kinds of paper towels and stuff down so I do not get it on the counter. So I'm gonna get all that out, but I do think I'm just gonna go ahead and switch the color so that maybe I can try to get the cuticles a little bit better this time. We'll see if I can do it quickly. So I'm gonna use this soak off. I think I'm gonna try to go ahead and do my whole nails. We'll see. And this is how I lay out all my supplies, and I cover it up so hopefully I don't get anything on the counter. And it usually works well when there's a movie going because then I can just stand here and watch whatever movie they're watching while I do this. So this is what we are having for dinner, and the kids are having some spinach squares, or I guess they're technically called spinach littles. They actually really like these. We got these at Walmart, and they're kind of like spinach chicken nuggets. So they're gonna eat those, and we're gonna try this. Now we've never had this, just disclaimer. So I'll try to remember to tell you how it is, but I think that it's probably a little bit spicy, so that's why I got something different for the kids, and I'm mid-process with my nails, so they're completely like not in a good state. But we're gonna take a break to do dinner. We had the pad thai for dinner, and it was pretty good. I mean, obviously it's better if you get it at a restaurant, but it was pretty good. I would get it again. We like tofu, but so far we haven't successfully figured out how to make tofu on our own at home, so it's good just to be able to have that. So I'm gonna clean up from dinner, and hopefully at some point finish my nails. I at least got the powder off all of them, and now I just need to re-dip all of them, but I may have to do that after these guys go to bed. You use it to file your nails down, and then you can buff them or you can make it shiny. So use like this, like on the top of your nail. Well, a few hours later, and now I have blue nails, and again it's dark outside, or it's getting dark outside, so I'm not going to be able to test out the sun color, the sun changing to see what color it is. I think this is the 4th color that I've tried in probably as many weeks. Honestly, probably about 3 weeks. And I've lost track. I don't know. But the color is Dubai. And it's a really pretty sparkly blue color. I'm not entirely sure what it changes to, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow together. And this is, I think, the last color changing one that I have. All the other ones that I have, that one's sun changing. The other ones that I have that are kind of buried down the bottom are just like a regular gray that doesn't change and that sort of thing. So I figured I would go through all the sun changing ones first. And I can wear blue. I think it just goes blue to like a lighter blue or blue to a darker blue, but it stays blue. But obviously, since I'm not having to worry about going into work in professional colors, I can have blue nails right now, which is exciting. But I think cuticle-wise, it turned out maybe a little bit better. This color seemed pretty easy to work with. It has some fine glitter in there, which you can't really see. But I want to order some more colors, and I probably want to get some more glittery ones. And then just like a light pale pink that I can wear at work whenever I go back. But this one was pretty easy to work with.